What is up, YouTube? KM888 here, once again with a video for you guys. I know it's been a while, but yeah, I have a busy life, sorry. I'm not like a lot of other YouTubers, but yeah, it is what it is. Now, what I have for you guys is Cubics. Now that the movie pack has come out here in Europe, I've got my hands on all of the things that are available already, and I try to start working on a build on Dev Pro. Now, the problem is that one of the cards isn't released yet, um, in the next pack even, so it doesn't really matter. But I still really want to show you guys the deck profile and how I'm actually running it. The deck is actually awesome, and I'm trying to make it better. So if you guys have any advice, any suggestions, just leave them down in the comments below. After the deck profile, I'm going to show you guys a couple of duels. That way you can see how the deck works and what the combos are. And so yeah, let's get into the deck profile. First of all, we have Triple Crimson Nova, the Dark Cubic Deity. This card is your OTK monster in case you don't have any of the combo cards in your hand. You can just make games with this card so easy, it is ridiculous. It's stupid actually. Then we have Meteor Hokai Device Duja. The TCG name isn't released yet or confirmed. I don't really know. But this is the card that we don't have and probably won't have for a little while. It's a jump card, Shonen Jump. It's I think it might even be another year before we are going to get this one, and that's actually sad because it is the one card that makes your combo so viable. It is the one card that makes the deck run. So yeah, actually kind of sad. Running triple Vijam, the cubic spawns necessary, and then one of all the other cubic monsters. The thing is that you need as many different ones in your hand for the Crimson Nova. So if you have doubles, it won't work, and that this way you can mostly summon it all the time. So yeah, if you draw another one, it's always the right one that you need to draw. Um, Next to that, these six monsters have a kind of a gimmick. Three of them are beasts, three of them are fairy, and they kind of let special summon them one after another from the same rang, I guess, like the same typing. First of all, the beasts, you have one Dark Gamax, the cubic beast. Um, the beasts all have an effect that if you battle over a monster, you destroy it, you can basically rank it up till the next one. You can search out your higher level, and you get to special summon the amount of monsters you actually need to summon the higher level. It's really slow. It takes like a couple of turns, but the thing is, you'll never use that. They're just there to be additional cards. So yeah. Then one of the the Garudia, the Blade Garudia, one of the Buster Gandair, one of the Gera Gale. The fairies all have an effect that inflicts 800 damage. So there's that. Some more damage is always nice. Um, then we got one of the Vulcan Dragini and one of the Endoria Deadbolt. Now, the cards are actually nice, but they're just there to be there. Nothing more. Like, the level 4s have another gimmick, which could be nice, but that's for later. Double Angel Trumpeter, because it is the best tuner from your deck. It makes this combo start going with the triple unexpected die. You actually need the unexpected die to get your combo off, so yeah, there's that. Um, then for the Karakuri engine, double Watchdog and one Strategist. I mean, it's standard, I guess. One Summoner Monk to get out your device Duja way quicker. It's the thing you'll need. So the two cards you need for the combo are Unexpected Die and the Meteor Hokai on the field. So that's all you need. So, two card combo, and it gives you like a +10 or something. So yeah. Then triple cubic karma because the card is bunkers. If you activate it on your monster, it gains a big boost, like up to 2400 if you're lucky. And if it's in the graveyard, just banish it for any kind of search for your monsters. It's amazing. One cubic aura, basically a game winner card, game stealer. One of your monsters' attack gets doubled, and it's not the original attack; it's current attack. So, like, if you have the cubic deity on board and you use cubic karma, this thing goes to 5,400. This thing will double it to 10,800, and this thing can attack twice if it battles through a monster and does 3,000 damage in the end phase. You can do horrific damage with this one. It's not normal. Then, as stated before, the triple unexpected die, the main card for your combo. Soul Charge to extend your turn 1 place. You'll see that in some of my duels later on. Upstart Goblin. Upstart, thins out the deck. Double Dark World dealings might seem weird because you're giving your opponent some kind of an advantage as well. But the thing is that you actually need it to discard your karmas to the graveyard and your unification. There aren't a lot of ways that you actually want to do that, and drawing would be your main way, I guess. So Dark World Dealings is actually pretty nice still. Double Magical Mallets to unbrick those dead hands, because with a lot of cubics you'll have some dead hands, and the Magical Mallet actually makes sure you're most likely gonna get your combo off turn 1. And believe me, I've played like 20 duels and I got it off 18 times turn 1. It's amazing. Triple Twin Twister, same thing here. Turn 1, even if I go first, I often use it just to destroy my own karma or to destroy my own unification, just to get them in the graveyard. It's really awesome. And then the triple unification. Why do I want this card in the graveyard? Well, when it's there and a cubic monster goes to my graveyard, I can banish it to special summon another cubic from my deck. It's horrendous. Also, this is your fusion card, so this is why I still play one of the fusion monsters. It won't come up ever. Like, you need to fuse 3 of the level 10, like triple dark cubic deity, and you rather have 3 of this on your field than one of these. So yeah. One Nirvana High Paladin. It's a level 10 that I can make, which is pretty important, and I think it's better than things like Leo, because this has 3300 attack and it beats over a little bit more. It doesn't do much for the rest, so I might actually change it to Leo, but it depends. One Cloud Castle, just something you can make to make life harder for your opponent. And then one Omega, triple Karakuri Burritos, one Ancient Fairy Dragon, also to extend some plays, one Coral Dragon, one Stardust Charge Warrior, one Dora, Harbinger Dragon, Coach King Giant Trainer, and then the Utopia Engine, and that's it for the deck. Now you're gonna see in the 5 duels that I've prepared for you guys, I basically get the combo like every time. It isn't rigged. I didn't choose those specific duels. It's really weird. I was just dueling, and from the moment I made it like this, and even the build right before this, I got off the combo like almost every time, and that's actually awesome. The only thing that stops it is things like Valor and Maxi, and well, even with Maxi you can just go through it, so you can actually special summon a lot, so you might even consider it. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I'm gonna go into the duels right now. So let's go into the first duel. So yeah, I am going to commentate during the duel with hopefully some music. I can't hear it right now, so I'm not really that great in editing videos, so yeah. Let's see what it gives. The first duel is actually against Dark Lords with the new support. It's amazing deck if you work it out great, but as you can see, I opened up with the unexpected die and the Hokai device already. It's just to show you guys the combo. You basically, with Hokai, you send the unification to your graveyard, and with synchroing it, you can just use a trap card, use the Karakuri engine to keep on special summoning. Like, with the Trumpeter, I get my first synchro. With the first Watchdog, I get the second one. The second Watchdog will give me the third synchro, so I get 3 Burritos. You can already see where this is going. I can make the Giant Trainer on my very first turn for basically 6 draws immediately from there. So as you can see, I go for it. I use Unification again because I still want to make another synchro. I go for the Strategist to draw 3. And then with the trap cards, I'm gonna go for the level 3 one. Why do I do this? I can go for Stardust Charge Warrior, get another draw, thin out my deck a bit more, and go from there. Hopefully maybe draw the Soul Charge maybe. But in this duel, I didn't play Soul Charge yet. I didn't realize I could have used it, and I was just messing around a bit, trying to get off my combo, and as you can see, I actually got it off, and that was really awesome. But the problem with this kind of field is that you don't have any sort of pressure on your opponent. Both my monsters don't do anything, and I just have two back row, which are one unexpected die for bluff and a twin twister. Like, this isn't going to cut it against most decks. I'm kind of lucky here that he only sets the two, the Oasis and the Falling from Grace. He probably wanted to break my board with those, but yeah, it isn't enough. So I went on searching more, and I thought of Soul Charge then, because I also saw it in my opponent's hand after I watched the replay. And as you can see here, like, those deities are amazing. Like, just special summon two already, use the karma, get a third one, just special summon it as well, and go for game. Like, this field is bonkers. It's really huge. Against other decks, I might not get there because they break the board, but as you can see, it is a way to win. So yeah. Um, Now let's go into the second duel. It's against Blue Eyes. Now in this deck build, I was playing Soul Charge already, so I went off with it, and I think I used the Soul Charge right here. So yeah, I went for an unexpected die again with the Device Doja. As you can see, just the same combo again, but this time I have the unification in my hand, and that's actually bad because I want to use it for the last synchro summon. I actually need it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go minus with the Twin Twister. Here, I'm going to use it on my own cards, just so I can progress even further into my deck. And that's actually really important with this kind of deck. You just want it there. So yeah, as you can see, I blow out my hand just to get this combo off. I really don't mind, because if you get it off, you get like 7-8 draws. Even more, even you're gonna see that in another duel where I progressed the deck even further. At this point, I wasn't playing the Cloud Castle, which is pretty important, which you'll also see, and I wasn't playing the Dora yet. So yeah, um, as you can see, same play like last time. I went for Stardust Charge. Gonna go for the Giant Trainer. Still haven't drawn that Soul Charge. I do some damage, which is also nice. Like, you do 800 damage again. Right here, I drew the Soul Charge. I'm gonna go for it, reviving two Burritos and a Trumpeteer. I said it's important that I play the Cloud Castle because I could go for the Strategist again and draw two more cards of the Burritos. And here I can't do that because I don't have a level 9 Synchro in my deck. So yeah. Anyway, I made the Nirvana High Paladin, the Coach Trainer, and the Harbinger. Now, I'm gonna negate the trade-in because I think trade-in is kind of important. I basically let him go minus with it, so it's really good. But he has the Gospel, he reveals it, and he actually crashes over my Hope Harbinger, which is really important. Now, I'm thinking I can win here. It doesn't really matter. I have my Nirvana, I can run over the Blue Eyes. I have my Cubics, so I can actually go for game. So yeah, I go for it. And let's see what we get. I go for the Nirvana High Paladin. I get Honest. Oh my god, what a blowback. At this point, I would lose the game because the Cubics deal 3000 damage to me first, and that way I'd lose. Now, as you could have seen, the Maiden activated, but it didn't work because the level 10 actually negates any monster with 3000 attack or lower, the, because he can't be affected by it, and that's, wow, that was so crucial. Also, the fact that I can special summon the one, what's it called, the Indiora of Doomvolt by tributing 3 Cubics, it saved me the damage. He attacked over it, and I got 3 new monsters. That was crazy. Why did he do that? I thought he'd certainly go over my Giant Trainer, but he didn't do that. It was a misplay on his part. But all is well, all is fine and dandy. I'm gonna make my field, and I'm gonna go for game here. So yeah. As you can see, Utopia and the Lightning are really prominent. Actually, kind of sad because in Europe we still don't have the Lightning. Well, I bought one, so I do have one, but I'm not allowed to play it yet. So if I could play this deck, I'd probably have to change some Exceeds, but that's pretty much it. The Coral Dragon also comes in handy for in case the opponent breaks your deck, so breaks your board. It's really good. Then the third duel that I have prepared is the Hero Magicians. Like, the guy is playing Dark Magician with heroes. It could work out, I guess, but I think he made a misplay somewhere, but like, once again, I'm going first, and as you can see, my hand was brick. The magical mallet coming through, I get the unexpected die, the Dark World dealings coming in clutch and giving me the last monster. It's just cards like those that actually give you the access to your cards that you need. Like, you can brick hard, but if you have things that unbrick, you can just go off a lot. And as you can see, same combo again. I only have a Trumpeter in my hand, but I don't care if you look at what card advantage I can get right here. Now, let's analyze the opponent's hand. He's playing the robe. That actually already explains a lot of his deck. If I'm playing like magicians, I wouldn't play the robe, but that's my opinion. Um, Gonna get 3 draws here from the burritos. As you can see, triple draws. I'm gonna make the stars charge again, which is 4 draws. So that's already amazing on its own. Let's see if I can draw the soul charge again, shall we? Like, 4 draw. Then we get the giant trainer. 3 more draws. It's 7 draws. It's already really good. 8 cards in my hand, and as you can see, I didn't draw it. Upstart maybe. Nope, no soul charge. I have to end my turn here. If my opponent can break this board, it's like really bad for me. But I have a twin twister. Maybe I can come back with like the cubic. Then we can go for game still, I think. And my opponent here goes for dark grapher. He makes malicious. He goes for rope, and he ends his turn. Like, I think he probably thought that was the other one, like the one that searches your card, and it actually wasn't, so yeah. Right here, I'm gonna go Twin Twister, my own card again, just so I can go Karma into my deity again. It's a lot of damage, and right here you can see the Karma boosted up to 5-4 attack. That's amazing. Like, I do 4-7 with one. I can just attack over the Graphic, it's game. But I want to do something fun. I'm gonna attack with all 3 of them separately. This way they can still all attack, and wow, that's some huge. I believe that's 28,800 or something on board. Crazy, crazy the amounts of damage that I can do with this deck. Then the 4 Duel might be. You might think like Frog Wetlands, it's a stupid deck, but that's not the point right here in this Duel. You're gonna see my opponent's gonna start. He's gonna go with the Swap Frog, go from there, and it's not really the greatest deck alive, I guess. But the point is, I have double Twin Twister. I could get this play off whenever I like. I mean, the double Twin Twister makes sure that even if my opponent has 4 back row, I can still grind through it. Now, the Karma comes in clutch again. I can go for the second piece that I was missing. Unexpected die was in my hand. I'm gonna go for the combo once more. And as you can see, of course, you all know triple burrito. I can make easy game right here. I can go for that OTK if I want to. I really don't care. Actually, I wanted to see what I can do with this deck, and I wanted to go with Soul Charge. I wanted to make that play. Let's see how many cards that one can draw. What kind of a field that you can make if you get this off. Get triple burrito, go with the strategist. Once again, summoning any level 3, it doesn't matter, you have to. Even if you draw one, you still have the second. Now, if, and only if, like, if you should get some other combos, I think I can still progress further if you summon a level 4 there, because then you can make Ancient Fairy Dragon as well. Special summoning another monster from your hand, it's all possible. So, here right now, I know I have the Soul Charge, I'm gonna go for those draws. If you see my hand, that's just bonkers. I'm gonna pause it right here. I already have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in my hand right now. This is gonna be 10 and 11. 11 cards, and I have a board of 5 monsters. I am gonna change it though. This is crazy. Bam! Cloud Castle. Now my opponent can't attack with level 8 or lower monsters in the turn they are normal or special. Insane. I'm not done. I'm gonna special double Dark Cubic Deity and make a Dora. If you look at this field, it's amazing to get this off. It's just cool, I think. So if I can get things like this off, like turn 1, I'm actually happy. I don't care if this would be meta or not. I'm just really happy with this. And as well, I mean, like, I'm even setting double twin twister still. So if my opponent would still go with some back row to try and pop it, I have double twin twister. I can go for that OTK. So yeah, and I have Summoner Monk and Unexpected Die. I can go for Utopia the Lightning right there. So it's really cool. Um, that was it for the fourth replay. Let's go to the last one where I actually fail with the combo. You'll see my opponent's going first with Madolche. It's actually pretty darn cool if you look at it. He has the Brilliant Fusion. He goes for Seraphinite, makes his play. If you look at our hand, I have the Unexpected Die. I can go for Trumpeteer, but I don't have that monster yet. But it could come. It could come. Um, Again, opponents make some plays. Really cool. He makes that chocolate a la mode. What the hell is that card? It's actually cool, but summons a lot more. Goes for the Sorcerer. He actually gets Pendulum Sorcerer off. He goes for Monkey Board Guitarle. Really cool. And as you can see, my opponent's actually kind of creating a good board right here. Another Messengelato is going plus even more. And here comes Emerald, and he's gonna draw an additional card. He's really going off. Sad for him, he draws into the chateau. He can, of course, search it with another Messengelato, but I think he's actually going off great right now. It makes a Rafflesia kind of important. He can disturb my play, so let's see. And I draw into the Duja again. Wow, I have the combo once more. Going to Trumpeteer, going to Duja, and as you can see, like in my opening hand, I didn't have that combination, but just because of the fact that he chose to go second, I still have it. So, yeah. But at this point, he treacherouses me. I know I have to go with the Karma. I'm gonna go with Dark Cubic, and right now 5-4 is actually enough to game him, which this is my point. Like, you don't even need the big ass combination to win. The dark cubics are just so powerful that you can go for game whenever you want, as long as there is no back row involved. Just have to watch out. You just have to make use of your hand, I guess. So yeah, that's it for the replays that I have. If I ever have some more that I really want to show, if I improve the deck even more, I am definitely going to show you guys some more combos, and yeah, maybe we'll see. Maybe you get to see another cubic video of mine. This is it again for the deck profile. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It might be a little long, I guess. I really don't know, but that's it for now. KM888 out.